What's up guys, Tyrai521 back for another LEGO custom painted minifigure showcase, and in this one we have my LEGO Black Mirror custom painted Bing Madsen minifigure from, of course, Season 1, Episode 2, 15 Million Merits. Black Mirror was a show that I went into hoping that I would have like a whole, I was hoping I would attach myself to all the characters, and I was hoping each episode presented new and very deep and layered and interesting protagonists that I could make a figure based on, and I was kind of hoping that would be like my new big figure showcase. You guys know I did the Fargo one recently. I've done like Walking Dead and Sons of Anarchy, Breaking Bad showcases in the past, so I was hoping Black Mirror would be my next big one. But to my surprise, something I realized early on with Black Mirror is that the characters in the show don't really matter. They are essentially pawns in the whole game, or to kind of deliver the message, the disturbing message about the future of technology that the creators of the show are trying to display to us. We're not watching for the characters, we're watching for the unique concepts and the twists and turns and the disturbing plot twists that kind of happen throughout. So for that reason, I really didn't find myself attaching myself to a lot of the characters. But Bing was one of the exceptions, because Daniel Kaluuya gives a fantastic performance in 15 Million Merits. It's one of the few episodes where I found myself actually really caring about and really rooting for the character. There's a couple of other episodes that I feel, delivered that in that aspect as well. Like I think San Junipero was a great character study episode, and Shut Up and Dance I thought was another great one. A lot of the British ones, like I think the British ones did better with the characterization at times. Like Entire History of You, I thought was fantastic. Pretty much every episode of the show, with the exception of maybe Archangel, I thought was very strong and I thoroughly enjoyed. But this was the one example that I thought the character truly shined, and I thought the character was a truly compelling protagonist. So I decided to go ahead and make him. Of course, like I said, Daniel Kaluuya from Get Out. Fantastic performance. The monologue he gives at the end is Emmy-worthy. It was just fan-freaking-tastic. So if we go on to the figure here, as you can see, he's painted in that outfit he wears in the final monologue. He wears the same outfit throughout a majority of the episode, though, to be honest. His basic sweat clothes, just kind of, he's got like this tank top on, this gray tank top, and these gray sweatpants. So if I'll kind of lower his arm. He's basically in the pose, of course, where he holds the shard of glass up to his neck, and he's giving this huge speech to the televised audience. That's kind of what this look is based on. So if we kind of turn his head a little bit right here. His pants, or his legs, you can see he's got some light gray shoes painted on. You can just kind of see the stretchy pattern or whatever, the little elastic band on his belt right there, and then the little drawstrings for his sweatpants. You can just see different creases I painted in his tank top, and then the black outline of his skin on the tank top as well. You can see his brown skin showing through there. If I kind of lift up his arms, you can just kind of see, that outline that outline does continue onto the side as well. Same with this side. If we go to the back right here, you can see the back of his gray shoes. You can see the back of the elastic on his pants, and then just more lines and creases in the back of his shirt, and then more of his skin showing through on the side there. His head was a collectible minifigure series head that I painted brown, of course, and then kind of painted the facial lines onto. As you can see, he's got like the wrinkles in his forehead, and then just some kind of lines by his cheeks right here. But I kept the eyes and the mouth the same, because I think they kind of resemble his very frustrated and angered expression he has throughout this monologue that he gives. You just kind of see his hairline that was painted on. He has very short black hair, so I just painted that on appropriately. And then his little shard of glass that he uses to kind of as like almost a threat that he kind of uses to as leverage to give his speech was a heavily modified, cut up, and sanded down diamond piece. As you can see, it doesn't look very sharp when you look at it from there, but then when you turn it this way, it kind of creates that nice sharp looking effect. So when you kind of turn it like this, and you look at it from this side right here, you can see it looks very kind of like he's pointing a jagged piece of glass at his neck. So I really like the look of this figure overall. I thought this was a fun character to make, or it's a pretty dark episode if I'm being honest, but I thought this was a fun character to make because Black Mirror is filled with a bunch of Black Mirror is just a very entertaining show, and I wanted one figure at least to kind of commemorate it. Whenever I finish a show, I like to, if it's good enough, I like to at least make one figure from it, and I thought this was my favorite protagonist out of all the episodes. This was my personal favorite episode of the entire series. and I wanted to kind of commemorate it in physical form. So I decided to go ahead and make this figure that I am very proud of. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more figure showcases coming soon, and I will see you later. Peace out.